Scene opens in New Sarum's industrial district, the last resort. Stefan's actually been quite busy since he came in at about 10 o'clock this evening. And now going on about 1:15, the crowd starts to thin a bit. Had at least 8 people every hour up until this point. Constantly rotating or coming in, grabbing a drink, and then eventually rotating for new people to come in. So it's never been packed, but the business has been good. And as a result of his attentiveness to his customers, to his guests, he's racked up quite the amount of tips. But as it starts to slow down, getting closer and closer to about 2 in the morning, there's about 2 people left. He's at this point getting around to start cleaning up, at least at a preliminary basis. Then he goes to the back room to grab something, and yeah. Oh well. Flips his phone open. Well, I guess this would be as good a time as any. All right. Come on, Mort. Where's your number? There you are.
All right. As the phone calls, Mort picks it up. Hello, Mort's Computer Shops. How can I help you?
Oh, Mort, it's good to hear from you again.
You as well. In her apartment, she's kind of moving stuff around. You can probably hear it. It's not straight.
On your end, you can hear the same thing, the sound of occasional bottles rubbing against each other.
Sounds like you're at work right now.
Oh, it has slowed down considerably. Have about 2 people in at the current juncture, but I have something to discuss with you that happened earlier this evening.
All right. You'll hear like the sound of a notepad, paper, and kind of stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Last resort is in the industrial district. 3 blocks in from the south and east. Equally. There's an alleyway that has access to a door in the back of the place. If you go to the side of the place, if you go around the back, there's a vault that there's a courtyard basically, like a little outdoor area.
Smoking site or something like that.
Precisely. I would probably recommend the side door. Give 3 knocks and fairly softly, or send me a text if you wish to be even more anonymous.
All right, I can do that. What, your shift ends at 2, or you just think you're going to be dead that much by then?
Oh, it will probably die down. Unless, of course, I have surprise patrons.
All right, then. I'll let you know as soon as I get there.
Good. I will see you there.
All right. Mort, hangs up the phone. Kind of looks around. All right. Well, that's installing. They'll be good for a while. I don't need that until tomorrow. I can finish it up tomorrow morning. Oh, this will work. She starts like putting together her stuff, making sure everything works. Is that all right? And we'll get her stuff to go, and we'll make her way to the bar. Unless there's anything you want to say, we can just kind of fast forward to when Mort gets there. Okay, reading the text, she kind of, I assume that comes almost immediately.
Just about the time that you're getting out the door, you get that text.
Okay. Goes back in, shuffles around for a while, finds a laptop. Not the best one, but it's portable. Okay. Puts it in a bag, then makes her way.
Stefan, meanwhile, is restocking the back bar, making several trips, but more or less getting things done in a very timely manner. Comes from practice, even after months, and starts proceeding to wipe down bars, wipe down tables, dust, average thing. Switching the television to the news to catch it for the evening, the late edition.
Just gonna fast forward until Mort follows your directions, makes her way to the back door, and knocks softly 3 times.
Yeah, after about 45 minutes. That's about 2 o'clock at this point.
Oh.
And after a few minutes, door opens. Oh, come on in, Mort.
All right. She makes her way into the bar. Looking around first. Is there anyone still here?
No, there's nobody in the bar right now. The bouncer just left.
Okay, so you're closed up pretty much. All right.
Well, come on in. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
All right. I assume since it's the back door, she's probably making her way down the hallway past the bathrooms.
Well, it's actually a side door. You come in basically through the where the inventory is kept. Inventory, cleaning stuff. It's a short hallway to the behind the bar section. I believe.
Okay, so employee exit pretty much.
Yeah, I believe there is power outlet at that center booth in case you need it.
All right. She kind of sits down at the booth and starts looking for the outlet. I assume she finds one.
Yeah, it's easy to find.
Not hard.
No.
All right. She sets the bag where she's got the laptop in. Okay, so what's the issue?
Well, that's the thing. I went earlier this evening to Club Omega. Take in a little of the lively nightlife. Do something different. You know how it goes. And well, I had
somebody go missing from there.
There have been reports of stalkers, a stalker around Club Omega. There was somebody who went missing this evening. I managed to make out a bit of detail, as well as and he reaches into a breast pocket of his coat and pulls out a notebook. Description of the vehicle, fairly nondescript, no obvious make, and that's the license plate. Now, normally it would not be suspicious, except there was a lot of rustling, and it appeared that somebody brought their hand down onto another person's chest, like they were trying to club them in the chest or something.
Okay. Do we know who this is?
Well, I believe Zachery Volatair had received a text from Mortimer Wilford about meeting him around there to have a discussion about something, but that did not happen. So I guess the most likely would be that Mortimer Wilford is abducted at this point.
And Mort just kind of like takes a copy of the license plate, the car, and goes, okay. Okay. Here's the problem. I might be able to find out where the car's registered. It doesn't mean I know where the hell it's going.
That is fine. That is fine. Any kind of history as far as ownership, if that is possible.
Someone might have even stolen it. I don't even know if that's going to help. But I'll see what
I suppose that is a possibility. Vehicles do get stolen on a regular basis. That's why you lock them. But at least, if it gives us some idea of where it is registered, that gives us an idea of where it is from, and possibly where it might be going.
As you start saying this, the laptop starts to come out. You can see that she's like trying to think of all the ways you can do this. Well, I guess the first thing is to see if it's reported as a stolen car. Narrow that down. If it's not, figure out who the hell owns it, and then try to track them. Okay.
Yeah, that is true. And some anonymity would be,
of course,
appreciated. Not so much for me, but as far as where this information goes.
All right.
If you can get this directly to me, whatever you find, it would be very appreciative.
Well, right now I'm gonna do a computer and wits. See, because you've got the make of the car, the color, and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, it was a black van. No definitive make on it.
Just a black van?
Yep, beat up.
All right, let me see if this works. Yeah, one. All right, I'm gonna say that while searching through it, she does find stolen car reports and stuff like that. And she's gonna try to go, okay, well, there's ways to look for that without there being an issue.
Good. Take your time on this. I know it is not going to be easy to track down vehicles. I don't precisely know, but I know it's usually this kind of information is not something that you can come across just anywhere.
I know you want this discreet, but I might have to call in other family members for this.
If they are Nosferatu, that's fine.
All right.
Just make sure that it stays between no more than your own little circle and me.
All right, because if it's stake, if someone was trying to stake, if that is what this is, then it might not be a breach. But if this is somebody just trying to kidnap, it might be.
That is true. Well, if he was actually staked by somebody, then this could be a bigger issue. Don't you agree?
It could be.
You've seen those posters put up around the city, correct?
It's hard not to see them.
Burn the tower. Something with the blood. Yeah. Do you know what it means?
I've heard things.
No, what have you heard? Let's see if we have heard the same thing.
People outside of our organization. I'm sorry, I gotta look up how much lore she has and what exactly that entails now, because...
Well, what it means is supposedly there is a faction outside the Camarilla,
Mm.
faction called Anarchs.
Think. Sorry, this is I'll remember if I have this or not. Yep, I've heard of them. Yeah.
So have I, but insane. Because I got lore.
Yes, I've heard of them.
Yeah. Apparently they are making quite the appearance. And there has been a recent Bruja. I'm sure you've heard of him. Mikhail?
Kim. Was that at least in Wasana?
No. The meetings at the Emerald Scorpion.
No, I don't think I've met him.
He came and made his appearance sometime after the posters started going up. It's a bit of a coincidence, I think. He claims he talks like he is a member of the Camarilla, but well, let's just say nobody can be too careful. I, for one, don't think that this is a very good thing if they start to become more active amongst us.
Could be problematic, but we've got so many problems running around right now, too.
True. Also, there's something else that I require of you. A little bit of assistance, so to speak. I've been giving this some thought, and it occurs to me that I need sources of information, something to connect in. How can you say it? Kind of like a web. Is there any possibility, like how much knowledge and how much contact do you have with the CDR elements in the projects?
I have enough for myself right now, but I'm going to be honest, with all the shit going on with the guard, it's going to be a little challenging right now.
That is true. I can understand this. And I would not want you to sacrifice your own contacts, but if you can put me in contact with somebody who is reliable, although seedy, however possible that is, it would be appreciated. Any information is good.
I will see what I can find. Again, a lot of people right now with the guard and all the normal conflicts are trying to let this blow over before it blows up.
And I will not. I do not expect you to do this at no cost at all. When the information is gained and when it is exchanged, I will compensate you.
All right. We're just kind of looking at her computer and just going to be like, okay, a mission. How to do this. Then I'm just going to kind of roll a wits as Mort tries to figure out how the hell she's going to find this information she needs to find. And admittedly, she is so dumbstruck by this whole thing that she can't think of anything at this exact moment.
As the night goes on a little bit more, Stefan kind of turns in the seat a little bit to find something to watch, and over a little bit of brain racking and other little banter and chit chat, the two eventually make their way from Last Resort and continue on their night.